Are you looking for a vacation home or a second home? Then keep it locked right here because we're going to find out why Arizona is perfect for vacation homes. And I'm going to tell you 3 top cities that are ideal for having a vacation home. Now, before we get rolling, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share this channel with your family and friends. Also, if you're a house hunter, then you need a copy of my book, The Complete Guide to Buying a Home, and you can get it for free, so keep watching to learn how. So let's get down to business. Phoenix is perfect for vacation homes because number 1, the weather is amazing. We averaged about 299 days of sunshine with no snow or natural disasters. And as us Phoenicians say, you can't shovel sunshine. From October to April, our average temps are about 75 degrees, and from May to September, our average temps are about 99 degrees. Again, these are average temps, and we indeed get to triple-digit temps in the summer. Now, I must tell you that we do have a stormy season, which we call the monsoon season, from about June-ish to September. And this is when we get our heavy rain and strong winds that leads to dust storms. Now, if you're planning to be a snowbird, which are people who live here during the winter months, then you may not even have to worry about experiencing monsoons. Those who tend to have vacation homes here in Arizona or Phoenix or the Phoenix area tend to leave during the summer months because honestly, it's just so hot that it can be unbearable for some people. And really, there are only about 3 to 4 months of oven-like temps, and you can either stay in AC or keep yourself by a pool. So really, we're talking about 7 to 8 months of beautiful weather, which makes Phoenix the perfect place for a second home. The second reason why you may want to consider having a vacation home in Phoenix is it can be lucrative for you. About 4 million people visit Arizona annually, and these visitors need a place to stay. We get visitors for all type of reasons: spring training, major sporting events like the Fiesta Bowl, Phoenix Open, and the Super Bowl, which will be hosted here in Glendale in 2023. Others will come to Arizona to see one of the natural wonders of the world, the Grand Canyon, or explore the myriad of hiking trails in Sedona or here in the Phoenix area. And you know that Phoenix is home to plenty of stunning resorts and world-class golf courses. Arizona has something for everyone. Most people who have a second home here in the Phoenix area tend to rent out their property when they're not using it, or they may use it as an AirBNB to increase their income. And with so many tourists visiting Phoenix, it just makes sense to do this. It is very well possible that the income you make from your second home can be enough to cover the mortgage and then some. Your second home can essentially pay for itself. It will appreciate over time, and there may be some tax breaks that you can take advantage of. Quick disclaimer here, I am not a tax professional and this is not tax advice, so please consult with your tax preparer or attorney to learn how having a second home in Phoenix can work for your taxes. Before we talk about the top 3 cities in the valley that are ideal for a second home, there are a few things that you should consider before buying a vacation home. If you know that you want to rent out your house when you're not using it, check with your HOA before you buy. That is, if the property is under an HOA. Some HOAs allow short-term rentals, some require a 3-month minimum lease, and other HOAs may not even have lease rules. Be sure to do your research to understand the limitations. Another aspect to consider is property maintenance. Who will maintain the home, and if you decide to rent it out, who will clean it between tenants or guests? Who will advertise the rental and communicate with guests? If your primary residence is close by, then this is probably something that you can take care of yourself. But if not, then another option is to hire a property management company to take care of this. So what are the best 3 cities in the valley to have a vacation home? I'm sure that you can guess the first city on my list, Scottsdale. Everybody knows about Scottsdale, Arizona, and the name alone sells itself. It is known as the hippest and most happening places in the country. Tourism is big for Scottsdale. Visitors and residents are attracted to the many upscale restaurants, nightclubs, resorts that are in Scottsdale. And if you need a little retail therapy, you can shop at Fashion Square Mall, where you'll find exclusive stores and luxury brands. The infamous Camelback Mountain is just on the outskirts of Scottsdale, as well as Pinnacle Peak and Thompson Peak. So I want to talk about Camelback for a second because I have hiked this mountain a few times. Now, there are 2 trailheads, Cholla and Echo Canyon. Echo is shorter, but it is more challenging. I had a great workout while hiking both trails, but honestly, I was so exhausted when I was done. But more so on Echo Canyon, that trail is no joke. And if you have knee problems like me, you may want to think twice, because Echo Canyon is pretty much vertical, and I really struggled going down this trail, and it took me like 3 days to recover. But it was worth it because it was such a great experience, and the views from the top are one of a kind. Now, just in case you're interested in buying in Scottsdale, the monthly median sales price is $785,000 as of February 10th. 66% of Scottsdale residents own their home and 34% rent. The next city on my list that is perfect for a second home is Tempe, which to me is like a mini Scottsdale because it's not as big as Scottsdale, but it has just as many things to do. There are plenty of family-friendly spots like museums, arcades, water parks, aquariums, and of course, hiking trails. There is Tempe Marketplace and AZ Mills Mall, where there is a plethora of restaurants and retail stores. You can paddleboard or kayak on Tempe Town Lake. And last but not least, Tempe is home to ASU, which is like a city of its own. So you know that there is plenty of entertainment and a happening nightlife. Oh, and I forgot to mention that downtown Tempe and Mill Avenue are popular buzzing areas where you can shop locally and grab a bite to eat, or hike a mountain, which is right in the middle of downtown. Tempe is a hot spot, and you can definitely keep yourself busy, and it is a perfect place to have a second home due to its proximity to Phoenix and Scottsdale. Now, if you're concerned about Tempe being known as a college town, keep in mind that ASU is in the northern part of Tempe, and you'll find plenty of open, friendly, family-friendly neighborhoods in the southern part of Tempe. Now, the monthly median sales price is $490,000 as of February 10th. 41% of Tempe residents own their home and 59% of them rent. Now, before I share my third city, here's how you can get a free copy of my book. If you are a house hunter, I want to give you a free copy of my book, The Complete Guide to Buying a Home, where I give you tips and strategies to help you navigate the home buying process. In this book, you'll find details like how to search for a home, how to compare your needs versus wants, negotiation tips, what to look for in a home loan, steps to take during a home inspection, and a full rundown of the closing process. See the link below to claim your free copy now. Okay, on to the third city on my list that is ideal for a second home is Glendale, which is in the West Valley, and Scottsdale and Tempe are in the East Valley. So the reason why I put Glendale on my list is that number one, housing is more affordable, and number two, Glendale is full of fun. Its biggest attractions are the University of Phoenix Stadium, where the Cardinals play. Now remember, I just mentioned earlier about the Super Bowl in 2023. Westgate Entertainment District is another main attraction where there's plenty of festivals, concerts, special events, and of course, a variety of restaurants to satisfy your taste buds. And Westgate is also known for a great nightlife. And two other main attractions are Tanger Outlet Mall, where you can shop at a discount, and Six Flags Hurricane Harbor, an absolutely fun and enjoyable water park for folks of all ages. Now, some other honorable mentions are Historic Glendale, where there are even more festivities to indulge in, as well as quaint shops and antique stores, and West Wind Glendale 9 Drive-In. Now, the monthly median sales price is $405,000 as of February 10th. 55% of Glendale residents own their home, while 45% rent. So again, we're thinking of how much fun you'll have while you're living in your vacation or your second home, as well as how much fun your tenants will have if you decide to rent it out. And just think about how fast Phoenix is growing, in addition to how many people visit. I believe that having a second home in Phoenix, more so in these three cities, can be a great investment. Now, of course, you need to do your research and get as much information as possible, because you know I'm always talking about being an informed buyer. Now, with that being said, see the links below for neighborhood reports on each of these three cities. Now, if you have any questions about buying a second home in Phoenix, drop a comment below or reach out to me directly. I'm Renee the Realtor. Thanks for tuning in, and we see you next time.